Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. And we are doing yet another miracle manifestation series. And I'm so thankful to all of you for having taken out your time and joining us here. And hello, good evening. And you're coming here, joining here every day consistently is an indication that you want to make a difference in your life. You don't want to be hi, Srinivas. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your good wishes. You coming here, thank you. Thank you so much. So, is an indication that you want to change your life. You want goodness to come into your life. See, all of us work hard, right? All of us have big dreams. All of us want a wonderful relationship. We want a wonderful career. We want lots and lots of money. We want a lot of peace of mind. We want to look the best. We want to feel the best. We want to be physically, emotionally, mentally, absolutely first class, right? And sometimes things go good in one area and things suffer in some areas, isn't it? But if you suffer, we've all heard of that story that a man, he was, behind his work, he gave it preference, he earned lakhs and crores, and he eventually lost his family because his wife felt neglected, his children were never interested, they were happy when the father was away, right? And thus he eventually lost out on his relationships. And because he was always seated on his seat, busy making money, he was eventually working for his wife and for his children only. But the stress that was inside him, all right, eventually made him really, really obese. And he, it was, it reached a point of no return. And he lost his health, he lost his relationships, and thus, eventually, he lost his, hope and desire to do something. And thus, his career also came down. And we've heard many, many stories like this, isn't it? We all know something like this. And we've heard that, health is wealth and this is that. And, how everything is important. And I totally believe that everything in life, if you have excess of something, if you have excess of sweets, you'll develop some deficiency. If you have excess of only rice, you'll have some deficiency. Okay, only dal, if you'll have some deficiency. So the best way is that you have a balanced life and a balanced meal, exactly like you have a balanced meal. So yesterday we did a very powerful session that I'm balanced and I focus on my balance, on my inner peace. And today we are continuing with that, right? So I want to tell you a story, a story that I just covered, a story which I came to know my father told me, and it really, really touched me. And I told a couple of my friends and it really touched them. And today I feel like, sharing it with you. So do I have a permission? I may take around 5 minutes of your time to tell that very, very powerful story. Hi, hello, Srinivas. Thank you so much for joining. So, can some of you please come on the camera because it feels really nice if I see you. I know the energy becomes, even if one odd person, I know you all are busy, right? But if you open your camera, it's just so, it feels so personal, it feels I'm talking to you, and thus I become much more spontaneous, right? So I'll tell you a story, and like Srinivas also messaged me today. Hello, Jyoti ji. Thank you for switching on your camera. Hello, Vijay. Hey, Vijay ji. Thank you so much. Right. So I'm here to help you. All right. We are here to raise our vibration, and whatever issues you have, I'm more than happy if you tell me your issues, and we can work around that. Right. But I want you to understand that before I tell you the story, right? That what is darkness? When you say dark, it's dark. My life isn't dark. What is darkness? Darkness is nothing but absence of light. What you resist is what persists, right? And where your focus is where the energy flows. So if you're resisting something, you're attracting it towards your life, right? And if you focus on your growth, on your learning, on that light, you know, if you focus on that light, the darkness has got no place to stay. Okay. So focus on getting that light on. And that's a very powerful story I want to tell you, right? The story goes like this. All right. So you've heard of this game called the game of golf. Heard of it? Yeah. It's a very addictive game, right? Once you start to play, there's no looking back. There are people who go to work and they whole day work. And when they come back home and it is probably a family time, they say, no, I will go and play golf. It starts with networking because, we've all heard this, your network is your net worth. And I totally believe in that. The human connections that you make eventually in your life, you'll see that is your real asset. You can do anything with the human connections. But notwithstanding, it's an addictive game. So this is about a very ace golfer from the US, right? He was an international golfer, right? And there was the sheikhs of Arab. How are they? They live such an extravagant life. They live in big castles. They have the Rolls Royals and so many cars. And they don't believe in, they don't have a mindset like probably us. I'm sorry to say that. But we are groomed with that mindset. Okay, take a job and work 9 to 5, make some money, do savings, retire at the age of 65, 70, and then whole life you've probably given up and made some thousands and saved some thousands, and the life gets over. So but the sheikh doesn't operate with that. The sheikh has got so much money, he's got so much oil, and he's on a different frequency. You would agree with me, right? He spends, he's lavish, right? Some is ancestral, some is luck, some is his frequency and whatever. But today his frequency is really high. So there was a sheikh in Arab. He said, okay, I want to organize. He was very fond of golf. He said, I want to organize an international golf tournament here in UAE. So he called all the golfers, and something like IPL, like that, what we have in India, they did in the Arab, right? And everybody played, and he had a club of his own. And this American golfer was part of his club, right? And he played for him. And he played really well, okay? And they won. His team, they won, right? And after that, there was a grand victory celebration. He said, I'm going to have a cocktails in the evening. So all the players come in and attend the cocktails in the evening. So he organized a very lavish dinner for all the players, and especially this guy who won the trophy. Because of him, everything changed. He went to him and he said, thank you so much for playing so well for my team, and I would like to give you a present. Ask me what you want. What can I give you? You've done so well. So this guy, he said, he was not prepared. If I today come to you, I say, I want to give you a gift. What do you want? We all really, really, we are very bad at taking compliments. If I say, oh, you're looking so beautiful, oh, you're looking so handsome, oh, you're making such good money, you get, I don't know how to react. I don't know how to say thank you also, I'll tell you, yesterday I came to know that I'm getting an award, and I'm telling you, I am embarrassed. People are congratulating me and I'm like, okay, how do I say thank you so many times, right? So but that guy was similar. He was like, what do I tell him? What do I want? Whether I should ask him a very expensive gift or a small gift, what do I do? So he said, okay, fine. In his mind, he said, because I'm a golfer and my golf has got me here, he said, if you could give me a golf club, a golf club is basically the stick with which you play the golf, right? So he said, if you could give me a golf club, that would be great. So he said, all right, good. All right. And he said, you'll get it. It's a very small thing for him, right? For the sheikh, it's very small. And the party gets over and the players return back to their countries, and he comes back to US and he tells his mom and his dad that I performed so well in this tournament and everybody was so gaga, and the sheikh himself was so happy with my performance that he said, ask, he told the entire story. He said, ask whatever and I'll give you. And I said, You can give me a golf club, okay, to play. And he said, fine. So 1 week passed by, and every day he would wait, maybe some parcel guy would come and he'll get a club of his, and he was expecting a big thing, but it won't come. So 2 weeks happened. He said, probably, I'm so insect. I'm just a player, and he's the sheikh. Maybe he's forgotten, right? And after 2 weeks, there's a postman who comes with a small envelope in his hand. And he reads, his name is there, and the sheikh's name is there. He's like, what a miserly guy. I was expecting a golf club, a big thing. I was expecting a big thing to come and I will receive it. And he opened it, and then he started to think maybe it's a check, or maybe, he opened, what? The funny thing about the game of golf is that the stick with which you play is also called the club, and the place where you play is also called the club. He bought the stick comes in Indian rupees, maybe it comes into 20,000 rupees. The stick is of 20,000 rupees, and the golf club was of 250 cr, 250 crore. The land parcel, and with all the amenities, this guy purchased the entire club for him. And it was written that I deeply regret that it took so much time, because we are from the Arabs, and the club we selected close to your house. We wanted a club next to your house, and thus the negotiations and the paperwork took around 2 weeks, but we expedited it. Now this guy was totally shocked. He wanted a club, and he got a club. So what happens? This guy, the golfer, he was operating. He was an international player. If probably a normal person is operating at X frequency, absolutely mindset and the frequency. So someone is on X frequency, the golfer, since he's an international guy, I'm sure he's got a mindset of an international player. He gets selected. He's with the high profile people, interacting with the sheikh himself. He was 2X. But the sheikh was not at 2X or X. He was at 100X. In his mind, it did not cross that he could be asking for a stick club. He thought maybe he's asking for that club, which is, 100-acre land with the full, amenities, a clubhouse and swimming pool and, billiards table and everything else. So what happens? Sometimes you ask for this and you cry for this, and you're like cribbing that why this club is not coming and what is this guy is not giving me, but what he was about to get. The universe maybe has much more in store for you, while you are cribbing, crying, getting annoyed, having anxiety about this small 2X thing, while it's preparing you for 100X thing, right? And somewhere I would say the golfer also, he was also at that 100X frequency. He was probably 2X, but somewhere he was going ahead. And that's why he attracted this. But today I want you to have that mindset that maybe this universe is like that sheikh, and maybe you're like that international golf player. You are 2X, that's why you're here, right? You want to raise your frequency. You want more things in life. You want to make your life, better. There are other people who are chit-chatting with their friends or watching Netflix or, you know, doing anything and everything. There's 100 things that you could do, but few of you, around 15 of you, I mean, imagine, 15 of you are here sitting with us. You want to make your life 2X, 10X, 100X, and who knows, maybe infinity X, isn't it? Who knows? So that's what is, the universe wants to give you so much with your open hands. Be ready to receive it. And while you're ready to receive it, don't crib and complain, because you know what he felt after he saw that? He felt so bad that he cribbed about the sheikh that, oh, he's not giving me his, he's delaying so much. Maybe he's forgotten. Maybe, he's not a man of his words. And doubting his own self-worth, that why would he remember me? I'm such a small player. I'm just a player, right? So let's get started and remember this. We'll do the meditation and we'll do the practice, all right? We'll do that, but we'll also promise that from today onwards, I'm not going to focus what the other person is doing, All right. I'm in my lane. Have you seen highways? In US, now that we're talking about US, in US, there are 6-lane highways, 8-lane highways, and they're like heavy traffic running. Everybody is on in their own speed. The guy on the rightmost is not bothered about the guy on the leftmost. He is in his speed. He is in his speed. Everybody decides. It's not like India, crossing the lanes like this, wherever the traffic is, I'm coming here. You stick to your lane. All right. And the guy who's going fast, he's focused on him, his speed. And the guy who's choosing to go slow, he's choosing to go slow. That's his speed. Nobody is worried, oh, he's gone so fast, I'm chasing him. If I have to chase him, I have to come to his lane, this lane, and then I go. So there is no anxiety, there is no stress. Everybody is growing at their own rate, right? You're probably a seed right now. All right. You're probably a seed right now. Focus on your growth. And tomorrow, you may become a mango tree capable of giving excellent fruits, very tasty ones, okay, for years altogether, so big enough that you would give shade and you would be, eye tonic. You would give so much of oxygen to everyone around and you will be a thing of pleasure. But today, you're just a seed. So don't worry. And it takes time, it takes time. The seed doesn't become a mango tree ready to give fruits immediately. So have patience with yourself, right? And remember that darkness is only the absence of light. Put that light, and that light is nothing but your own mindset. I told you yesterday also, your mind, is like you are your life, you know. I want you to imagine so many years back, if you were an ape, around 7.5 million years back, if you were an ape, you would have not seen your face. You didn't know how you looked. Today you have a mirror, so you know this is how your nose looks, this is how your face looks, this is how your, hair look. This is how I look because I have a mirror in front of me. But today we do not have the technology, but maybe tomorrow we may have technology which can tell us how are our thoughts looking at. We don't have the mirror to take the imagery of our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, and whatever is there, whatever is there in our head, the final outcome of our feelings, thoughts, emotions is our actions, right? And our actions suffer. Because of that, if your actions would suffer, the results would suffer, isn't it? Isn't it? If you'll not write 2 plus 2, will it become 4? No. If your action is of 1 plus 1, it will become 2. And now that you know that whatever you do is a result of your mindset, I want you to work on your mindset, right? Promise me that today, now that we are here, we will upgrade our frequency and we'll not let darkness come into us, and we will be patient with ourselves because we are growing into a very, very big mango tree. All right. Forever and ever providing to others and blossoming in full glory. Okay. An eye tonic, absolute eye tonic. And people would look at us and admire us. But right now, when I'm a seed, I'm inside maybe I cannot see, it's all darkness around me because I'm deep inside the soil. I am only focused on my growth. Because what does a seed do? He's not running here and there like a monkey. He's not jumping here and there. He's just where he's been planted, and his only aim is to grow, grow, grow. Take water, take fertilizer, take sunlight, everything just for the growth. All right. But what is it? When I say that your frequency, you have to upgrade your frequency, make it 100x. I want you all to take a guess, I want you all to take a guess. What is one shortcut? One shortcut by which you can upgrade your frequency and attract abundance into your life like within no time. It's like a balm. You keep saying, I want this, I want that, and there's anxiety, there's stress. Everybody undergoes that. I know that. I know that. I'm no different. I'm also a human being. But you need to continuously apply that balm, isn't it? And slowly, slowly, you're totally healed, right? And the moment you're healed, there's no pain, there's no scar, but you have to apply that balm every day and being patient and being loving to yourself, being kind to yourself, right? You can't be like scratching that thing that why are you not getting cured? Why are you not getting healed? It'll become more worse. Be kind, apply some antiseptic here, be kind. But if you want a quick, immediate band-aid for a hurt that has happened here, or maybe psychology, or that is causing anxiety in you, some stress in you, what will you do? Can you give me a shortcut? I want 2, 3 answers, please, fast on the chat box, please, so that we can, I want to know, I want you all to take a guess, just one word if you could write. Shortcut to a beautiful mindset, shortcut to 100x frequency, shortcut to attract unlimited abundance, to attract calmness, to attract, inspiration. Absolutely. I'm inspired. I want to do so much. But somewhere my limiting beliefs are saying I'm not good enough. Someone else is doing better than me. Keeping cool ourselves. Very close, Vijay Kumarji. You are very close, you know. Somewhere if you keep your cool, if you stay calm and composed, things start to work, right? Patience, positivity, wonderful, very close again. Having a teacher who has 100x vibration, that's one of the very, very essential because everybody requires a coach. But yes, something which is inside you, which you can, I want to give you a shortcut. All right, let's get, the shortcut is, and from today onwards, remember this. This is the, you must have heard of so many things about law of attraction and manifestation. But the shortcut to success in law of attraction is gratitude. And trust me, gratitude to what you have, to where you're planted, is a wonderful frequency. It doesn't come easily, I'm telling you. All right, it doesn't come easily. Journaling, yes. When you journal, your gratitude becomes solid. It's like pressing the sand or the soil where the seed has been planted, the seed of gratitude inside you. But you have to continuously, gratitude requires visualization also. But that's a shortcut. The moment you feel that you are flickering, you're feeling lack, all right? You're feeling, why am I not growing the way I should be growing? Why am I not getting the kind of love that I want from my friends, from my family? Why I do not have that emotional, mental, and psychological peace? Whenever you feel like that, gratitude is your shortcut, all right? So let's do some visualization around it, right? So I want you to place your hand on your heart and let's do some gratitude and let's talk to the universal energy. All right. Uh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. Let's do some gratitude practice. All right. So I want you to place your hand on your heart and preferably close your eyes. Let's go inwards. Right. Let's go inwards. Take a deep breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Do along with me because we are in real time manifesting wonderful things for ourselves, okay? And when we focus on our breathing, we are calming down our vagus nerve, all right? And our vagus nerve is connected to our subconscious mind. When the vagus nerve tells the subconscious mind that you're safe, that the tiger is not chasing you in the jungle, you're safe in this world, you're safe in your house, there is no anxiety, there's no stress. So the subconscious mind says, okay, fine, I trust you now. So your breathing is the starting point of your physical changes that you can make towards manifesting your dream goals. Breathe in and breathe out. And as you do that, close your eyes and imagine that with your closed eyes and hands on your heart, you're entering a big tunnel. There is a tunnel in front of you, which is fully lit. Tube lights, fully bright white tunnel in front of you. And you now decide to walk inside this tunnel. The moment you walk inside this tunnel and you reach the other side of this tunnel, you reach a big jungle where there are lots and lots of trees, and the trees are around 10 times your own height. You are very small in this jungle. Very, very small in this jungle. And as you start to walk inside this jungle, there are big, big butterflies. Butterflies are coming to you. They're sitting on your shoulder, on your head. So colorful, and you are completely amazed like a child coming here in this wonderland. You keep walking, looking at the tall trees and the big butterflies. And as you walk ahead, you see a big bridge, a beautiful bridge, in fact, with stream of water flowing under this bridge. You can now hear the sound of the water, and you start to walk on this bridge. And as you reach on top of this bridge and you look down, you can see fishes inside the stream of water. And you continue ahead. And the moment you reach the other side, you find there is a carpet, Aladdin's carpet, waiting for you. And you quickly sit on that carpet, and that carpet takes off. And it takes you on top of a mountain. And on that mountain, there is one big tree. And the carpet lands you there. And now you and that tree are the only ones on this big mountain. You rush towards this tree, and this tree is your whole universe. And in this universe, the most important person is only you. The whole universe is for you. Everyone and everything was made only for you to undergo this human journey. And once you reach here, you realize that everything else was an illusion. Only you were the most important person in this universe, and everything was only and only for you. You and the tree are right now looking at each other. And so much love is flowing between you and this universal tree. You go and quickly hug this tree. Give a hug. Give a hug to the tree. Give a hug to yourself if you want. Feel safe here. And now you start to talk to this tree, the universe, which is outside you, and yet a part of it is inside you. And as you talk to yourself, you start to say, "Dear universe, thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving me so much love, for giving me so much abundance, for giving me so much prosperity, for so much of love. I always ran behind things. I worried and I compared myself to others. I sometimes felt others were more gifted than me. I sometimes felt I didn't get what I deserved. I sometimes felt I don't deserve that much. I sometimes felt very small. I sometimes cribbed. I sometimes complained. But now I know that everything in my universe was happening just for me. You were always working for me. Everything in the universe was happening for me. I was the hero of my story. And everything and everyone was nothing but an illusion. Only and only working for my growth. All I was required was to keep a happy, grateful mind and a grateful heart. You only wanted me to have gratitude. You only wanted me to be happy. You only wanted me to be satisfied. So, dear universe, I'm very sorry that I cribbed and I complained and I stressed that I don't have this, I don't have that, things are so difficult, I'm not getting my goals, I'm getting failures, why things are difficult for me, why my environment is difficult. But today I know that everything was happening just for me. And for that, I'm so thankful to you. Thank you, universe, for providing so much abundance to me. Thank you, universe, for giving me so much. All my failures were also working towards making me a better human being. You were always working for my growth and for my improvement. In the energy, let there be just love between you and the universe. There's no one between you and the universe. And when you are universe's favorite child, you deserve everything. You will get everything. You have to vibrate. All you have to do is to vibrate at 100x frequency and to expect such big golf courses, such big clubs, and not the small clubs. And while you're expecting big miracles, all you have to do is to vibrate at your 2x frequency. Don't let your frequency go down. Feel your heartbeat. Lovely. How does it feel to be universe's favorite child? Smile a little bit. Smile a little bit. Trust me when I say you are his favorite. Everything is happening for your growth. everything is working for your growth, for your happiness in your relationships, for your happiness in your mental, emotional plane, in your physical plane. Everything is happening for your growth. Everything will turn out 100x, but at its own time. And while that is happening, you, just like that seed, would stay happy where you're planted and focus only on your growth. Focus only on your growth. Because you know, very soon you will be a beautiful tree. So beautiful, so magnificent, so big that the world will look at you in admiration. You are that tree. It's just that today you are probably a seed. But very soon, you are moving towards that growth. Take this promise from the tree that you're hugging on this mountain, and now sit on the Kaleen that is waiting for you, and zooming past from the tunnel in that Kaleen, come out where you're sitting. Come out where you're sitting. And now, whatever the energy that you have made in your hand, just rub it a little bit and soak in that energy. Let every cell in your body take in this energy, because your subconscious now knows that everything is happening for you. Okay, the universe is working for you. All right, you are the most important person in this universe, and thus your growth is inevitable. You are that seed. You don't have to worry. Okay, wherever you're planted, and since you're planted, you're bound to only grow. Focus on your growth and not worry about anything else, right? So we'll remember this story, all right, that anything and everything is possible in this universe, all right? All we have to do is to maintain this firm belief and trust that I am universe's favorite child, and I don't know, how much do I deserve. I may be asking for that small golf club, but I may be deserving of a very big golf club. So have patience with yourself and don't let this darkness come in, right? Have faith and put in a lots and lots and lots of light there. So I want few of you to unmute yourself and share your experience. Or if you have any question, let's just discuss, right? Thank you so much, Sharma. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, or you would like to discuss about it, because gratitude is a wonderful, like Sharma said, gratitude journaling we should do, right? Or we should do visualization, like Srinivas said. So at what I do, I can share my personal routine, my regimen. When I wake up in the morning, I know I am, in that gamma state of high visualization. Right now, Brahma Muhurat is a wonderful time. And if we tap onto that time, it's nothing like it, right? So take a notebook and a pen and write down any 10 random, whatever you're grateful for, and write it in great details. Write it in great details that I'm so thankful for the house that I stay in. Okay. And now just don't write, I'm so thankful to the house that I stay in. Right. That I'm so thankful that in the house that I stay in, even if you don't like your house that much, right? That you're aspiring for a big mansion, and you're probably living in a flat, but you can't move to a better place without being thankful to where you are, right? This is your root, and thus love where you are, right? Yeah, deeply get involved in the gratitude journal. Write about it, that thank you so much for providing for all my needs. This house is keeping me safe. My loved ones are safe. I'm eating my food here. After work, I come here and my house welcomes me with such loving and beautiful energy. I always love being here. There's love flowing here. Success is always waiting for me in this beautiful house. I get to hear only and only good news, and abundance flows here. There's peace, there is happiness. Go elaborate. Sometimes, one gratitude, I write one full page and I feel so happy. And then I say, okay, I've not written 10. So what if I've not written 10? I've written one. But the the fact of the matter is that I have to vibrate. My frequency has to change, right? My being, our aura is nothing but electromagnetic waves. Okay. I covered in my initial classes that our aura is nothing but electromagnetic field around us. And the moment we put this frequency of gratitude, the field just increases. Okay. And when you have such a big field around you, good things are bound to come and get attracted to you. All right. It just operates like you sitting in a car and you listening to a radio frequency, you're tuning into the frequency of some particular channel. And if you're at 91.8, you will listen to only 91.8, and you cannot expect to listen to any other frequency, right? You are at that frequency. So if your frequency is high, you will attract high and good things. And that's the law of the land, right? So increase your electromagnetic field by vibrating onto frequency of gratitude and go all out. All right. I hope this gratitude will take us through to inside of our soul happiness. Absolutely. The moment you write your gratitude, I'm telling you, you vibrate so good. And the thing is that it is exactly like that. You put light in the darkness, right? The moment you put light in the darkness, this is that light. The darkness has got no place. Where can it come? The darkness is diminished, right? The light, when the moment you switch on the light, there's no darkness. And so thus there's no fear. There is no competition. There is no anxiety. I know I am at my time. I know my time. Apna time aayega, because I'm growing. I'm growing every day. And if this person can, so can I. And if this person grows, I don't feel jealous. I cheer for them. When my people around me, they grow, and probably if I'm not doing as well as they are going, I first know that they are in their lane and I'm in my lane. My life calling is something else. I'm supposed to be somebody else. The I'm sure Lata Mangeshkar was never jealous, never was jealous of probably a very beautiful actress who was performing for her, because Lata Mangeshkar was singing. Okay. And maybe I'm sure very beautiful actress who was on screen, she was not jealous of the director who was giving, direction, do this, because he was supposed to do that, because we as Indians, we connect so much to Bollywood and Hollywood, right? So everybody knew their task and they did their task well, and thus the end product was so beautiful. And when your surroundings grow, when your friends, when your neighbors, when your family members, when they grow, your area of influence is growing, right? You don't want to grow alone. I'm sure you would like to be, when you go to a party also, you want to meet people who are very well to do, right? You like to network people who are achievers. So why are you jealous of those people when they are very close? What happens is we like good, we want to meet successful people who are not our neighbors or our friends or our relatives. We want far-flung people to be successful. Otherwise, we feel very jealous, right? And we are half of the time we are doing things to prove someone that, I did because you somewhere doubted my capability and I proved you wrong. Don't do that. You are doing it. You are working for yourself. Don't care about what the other person is thinking. All right. Your failure and your success is only yours, and there is no failure. There's only success and learning. Remove this word, this frequency, very low frequency of failure, right? Always should be in abundance frequency. And it takes time. What is the rule of the gravity? The rule of the gravity is to come down, right? And so are we. We also tend to come down. And that's what we're not supposed to let it happen. We will guard against that, and we'll always keep our frequency up by, making our routine like that. We keep attending classes like this, wherein we keep listening to such stories, such powerful stories, and such powerful, thoughts that everything is working for only and only you, that the universe is working for you. You know, my mentor, I like to share one small story if you allow me. I know I'm stretching a little bit more. My mentor, you know what he said when India won World Cup, and I was totally amazed when he said that, you know. I probably laughed also a little bit when I said, you know, why India world won the World Cup? You know, everybody gave answers. Yes, they practiced, you know, they were very good team, they were deserving, they had learned their lessons from the, previous World Cup. Everybody gave so many reasons. You know what reason he gave why India won the World Cup? It was rather hilarious, but now I know. Who is your mentor? I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I have a lot of mentors. You are my mentor too. You're my mentor too. I keep listening to people. I have a lot of mentor, around 15, 16 of them, you know. But this particular guy, you know what he said? He said, India won the World Cup for my growth. For me. Just for me. And I said, what is this guy talking? India won the World Cup for him? And then it took me some time. And I said, yes. If I take it to myself that if India grows, India become famous, I become famous. I become proud of being a citizen of this country, capable of, making everyone lose. I go to US and I win there. And the whole world is cheering for me. I am the world champion and I'm an Indian and thus, I win. Everything is happening for me. You know, somewhere Modi, Prime Minister Modi gets attention and admiration. I have started to think like this, it's happening for me. He gets the attention. He is the prime minister of my country, and thus everything is personal. All the achievements are personal. You have to have that selective filtering. Everything is working for me. And that kind of mindset, when you have that, that, that winner's mindset, that everything is for me and everything is for my growth, and nothing can make me lose. I'm only learning. So what? I ask myself, my child had a swimming competition today, and he was a little worried. He was like, I've been winning so far, and what if I don't win today? Everybody would get to know that I'm not. I as a mother could guess that what he is going through. He's been winning so far, but now he knew he was competing with bigger sharks, right? And he was worried. I could see it on his face. And I said, how many people are there? How many people are there who are going to compete? He said, four. There are four teams, four houses and schools, right? I said, even if you come fifth, I'm okay with it. So he said, now what are you talking? There is no fifth, only fourth. Last person will be fourth. I said, even if you come fifth, I'm okay with it. Be proud of your accomplishments. Be proud of where you've come and put in your full hard work. And he got a second prize today. He was competing against sharks, right? And we celebrated it. Celebrate your small successes, okay? And let go of failures. There are no failures. There are only lessons for you to just move ahead. We today also, with his coming second, we've thought about it that, while we celebrate, yes, how can we next time probably come, more than first also, wherein we are so confident while we're sleeping before what is more than first? Is because before that contest only, I know whoever would come, I will only win. That's ahead of being first, isn't it? That kind of confidence that let anyone in the world come. I don't care. I am going to win. That kind of confidence is coming first. But I'm okay with you coming fifth also. And you should also be okay with your coming fifth also when only four teams are competing. So when you have this kind of elasticity, this kind of range when you have, because there's no failure. You're only working towards, one day sleeping peacefully before that particular exam or that particular webinar or that particular sales call or that particular interview or that particular date with your, special someone, that you are relaxed, that I know that person's already impressed with me. I just know it. That is win. Then I don't care who's competing with me. They are sharks or dolphins or maybe baby fishes. I don't care. I am already a winner. And that kind of confidence, until then, we will keep learning. And even if we come fifth, we'll ask ourselves, so what? So what? There's no bomb blast happening, right? There's no sky falling. And as long as the sky doesn't fall on my head, everything is absolutely rocking, isn't it? So keep smiling, everyone. All right. Anyone, anything you would like to share? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bapya ji. Thank you for joining. I'm grateful sending you a message. Okay, great, great, great. So anyone, anything you would like to share, it will be my honor. If any question you have, and keep joining. You have the I keep sending the link, and it's great to connect. And when you come on camera, the it's wonderful, when you see, and I see so many of you here today. Thank you so much for staying till here, and let's focus on our growth, right? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The honor, the pleasure is all mine. I love talking to like-minded people who are only focused on their growth. Divine frequency, absolutely. We are all here for divine frequency, and you don't know what you probably can achieve, right? You don't know what you can achieve. So don't restrict yourself by setting goals for yourself, by asking small things for yourself, right? Because probably you deserve much more, and probably you are destined for much more, right? Probably you are destined. Never forget this story, because this story totally left a beautiful impact on me. And then my dear friend Sharma here, he suggested that I must share it with everyone. So thank you so much, Sharma, for inspiring me for that, right? Thank you so much, everyone. So see you. We'll meet tomorrow then, 7. I'll wait for you all, right? Bye-bye, and keep smiling till then. Bye. Thank you so much. Thank you, Vijayji.